Hey guys, admin here with a personally me video for you. In today's personally me video, I just want to give a little bit of a background story of my collecting, my collection, my thoughts and opinions and things on Monster High Generation 1 though. I don't know about anyone else, but I feel like Monster High, because it had 3 generations, I think of each one as its own separate thing. So I don't really see it all as together. I see it as its own story, because obviously if you see like it has a different like background story, a main star, everything's a little bit different from each generation. So I can't like put it all together, because with every beginning they basically reboot the whole thing. So I keep it all separate. So 3 tellings of Monster High, but this one will be about G1. As well, I'll be unboxing 3 dolls. Well, technically 4, but 3, because I have here from 2013. Wow. I have Ghouls Alive Deuce Gorgon. Here is a 2-pack, double the recipe, Abominable, Bonnetable, and Heath Burns from 2012. And lastly, from 2013, here is Invisibility from the Scaremester series. Now for Monster High for G1, it all started back in the year 2011. And from that line, it honestly, I don't remember. I know from 2011, I never collected dolls. I started collecting mainly Barbies, but that didn't start until like maybe late 2013. I remember moving out of my family's home. I got my own room with roommates, and I was working, and I'm like, okay, 2013, I was 18, but I was doing one more semester of high school and then be graduating. Graduated in 2014, but around like the end of 2013 and then all of 2014, so on, I, lived with roommates and moved out. Now, so in the meantime, I, was working. I was able to pay my half of the rent, my own personal belongings, food, things like that. And I'm like, okay, the beginning, a few months have passed, and I'm like, okay, I managed to maintain myself. So I'm keeping, myself and all. So what do I want to do? I want to perhaps do a hobby or do something that I would like to do. And doll collecting became my thing. And obviously, no regrets. But for 2011, for Monster High, it still continued on from Generation 1 for 2013. But I honestly just, I don't know what's with me. I just didn't get into Monster High at that time. No disrespect, because obviously Monster High is legit. But I'm not sure if that was maybe around time they stopped doing things, so maybe Generation 2 started. Okay, so Generation 2 started in 2016. So it could be that 2014, 2013, they were still, definitely 2013. But 2014, it was still going on. I want to say as well for Generation 1, but I just don't know. I do remember around the time of collecting beginning, I did start a little bit for Ever After High. So I feel like for that timeline, for that time period, it was either you're in Monster High or you're in Ever After High. You're with the children of monsters or the children of fairy tales. And for me, Ever After High was it. I don't believe I ever showed my collection for Ever After High dolls here on the channel, but one day I do want to show what I'm collecting, what I have collected, and what is my wish list. But until then, I go back to the storage unit. Stay tuned for that video coming soon. But for now, I know G1 is long and gone. We have Generation 3 right now. I'm currently filming in April 2025. So we have that generation going. But for G1, thank goodness for resellers. For being a new fan of any type of doll line, you would want to collect as much as you can, and if your own personal favorites, and even if ones that you've seen during like a flea market, thrift store, secondhand from resellers, anything that's like in your budget, your price range, you just want to collect just to collect. I mainly am collecting dolls that I find interesting, fascinating, that I find really cute, that I love their fashions, their character. So that's where I'm getting at for my collecting, especially for Generation 1 for Monster High. For example, for Juice Gorgon, this is the one doll that I found in my budget, because this doll, I kid you not, including shipping, was probably like $25 or under. Like, I collected these dolls around 2020, 2021. I found him, I forgot where, eBay or Mercari, and he was around that price point. I don't remember paying more than that. And I was like, great, he looks like an OG, Juice Gorgon doll, and that's what I was going for, and let me go ahead and get him. I mean, he comes with a little feature, so, that's a plus. For Double the Recipe, I mainly wanted Heave. Abby is a plus though, because I don't own an Abby doll from Generation 1. So I was mainly just getting for Heath. I believe I paid maybe $40 in total for these two and a reseller website. I know I didn't pay more than that. From shopping that long ago, I can't find receipts, but I can remember price points because I know I did not spend more in my own personal budget of like, what do I think, how much were dolls. For Invisibility, I believe it was around the same price point, $40 and under, including shipping, taxes, all that stuff. I am a fan of boy dolls. I know that's a hard thing to, I guess, because not every doll line is going to create a boy character, a boy doll. They don't sell well. We get it. But I found Invisibility, honestly, to be the cutest. I think he's adorable. I love, again, guy dolls I want to collect as much as I can, as much as I could find from every doll series that I collect. So Invisibility, I found him on I think it was like a wish list or like a checklist for Generation 1 dolls of Monster High, and I'm like, he's a character? Let me go ahead and pick him up. Oh, blue, his fashions, I mean, I would actually wear this myself. So Invisibility, I think for me, for being the son of an invisible man, I can relate. So I had to get Billy. Honestly, for Monster High, I am a fan of Monster High. I'm not like the #1 fan or anything. I'm not trying to claim that spot. But I can appreciate that this line has come back 3 times now. So that is many times. And there's still going to be love there. I don't know about Generation 2. That was very short. But I mean, Generation 3 is still going on now. And the fact that they're still releasing dolls or planning to release more dolls, it's like, there's a love there and there's a fan base there. And for G1, I'm not sure really as to why they stopped making it like that. I want to say maybe because of it's too edgy or like it's too not appropriate for parents, but yet, kids, I don't think they're looking at that as like, oh, this is too revealing, oh, this is a lot of like dark coloring, or like, oh, it's too scary. Like, I don't know why. Because I mean, if it was, why would it be a hit after the first collection of dolls being released in 2011? Like 2012, 2013, so on. They were still making dolls. You would think under the first year of selling dolls that they would stop making it if people had those comments and concerns and don't buy it. But it was bought. So, but regardless, I mean, it still lives on to this day with like collections, collabs from other brands of clothing, accessories, so on. I mean, even for like the reseller market for Monster High dolls, honestly, I'm still collecting some dolls from Generation 1 that I would like to have added to my collection. I don't know exactly ones that I'm particularly missing. I think I collected the main ones that I wanted so far for my collection, especially from like the Hollywood collection of Monster High Frights Camera Action. Check out that video. Cat Noir was a big one of mine. I love her and I still love her to this day. I mean, hello, the fact that she's still here and display on my doll shelf. I mean, much love for Caddy. I want to say Zombie Gaga was part of G2, right? Because they used the G2 dolls for her music video, for the music video of Zombie Gaga. So, is she part of G1? I mean, the doll looks like she's from G1. This is not a G2 doll. Otherwise, it would be more respected. But to me, this is screaming Generation 2. To me, this is screaming Generation 1. So I want to say she's part of that line. And then they just so happen to reboot the line, so they have to use Generation 2 dolls. Hey, Sophie. Yeah. Another doll that I'm proud of for collecting. I think out of all the Monster High dolls that I've collected, she was the most expensive. How much did I pay for her? I think I paid like at least $100. I know that for sure. I don't think it was like over $110, but I know it wasn't under $100 for Gaga, including taxes and shipping. It wasn't, and that is surprising because I'm sure nowadays she is up the roof with pricing. But around that time, which I did get her around 2020, that people were selling it low, and no disrespect or anything, but I'm going to accept. You're gonna put your offer, put your thing, or accept my offer. I'm gonna add to cart. There's just so many of for Generation 1 that's still out there, still to collect, especially like rewatching like movies and even like TV. I think like webisodes. I don't remember they ever had like a TV series, but like even watching it and like seeing new characters to you, and falling in love with their backstory, and seeing that they have a doll that you can find, particularly maybe in the the internet world, to purchase, is always fun. I mean, that's where I got from Heath Burns, because yes, he does cause a little bit of mischief. He is a quote unquote bad boy, but he's he has his quirks. He's funny. He's cute. I mean, his doll, I'm like, it's just so funny and like amazes me that like it looks a lot like the character from the TV show, from the web series. Like literally looking at like the background, an exact copy to me. A little bit of a story on that, but obviously more to tell, because this is not the first time, or this is not the only time really, that I'm going to be talking about G1 dolls of Monster High. So let me go ahead and see where these dolls are actually from, because I honestly don't remember. I just picked the dolls just because of the doll. I didn't really see like they were from a particular line, or what year, what other dolls came with these. Deuce Gorgon, Ghouls Alive. This is a line back from 2013 that released other 5 dolls. There were 6 dolls in total that had a feature of them doing like an activity, like it's something to do with the doll. For Deuce, it was the eye thing. I don't know if it works anymore. It does not. It would be like blinking, or like a red, green. No, it was a green, like not like a laser, but like a light. But it doesn't work anymore. For Invisibility, it is a Scare Messer collection that was released in 2013, as well with Claudine Wolf, Katrine de Mew, Jennifer Long, Gigi Grant, Caddy Noir, and Twyla, which they are all in their new school outfits to wear. Obviously, they're in the uniform, but I like their fashion. For this line, we got in new looks for the other characters. Invisibility is the first. This is his first look on the series of Monster High for Generation 1. Another time that we've seen Invisibility, this is the second and only time that we've seen Invisibility, is in the Mall Monsters collection. It is a 5-pack that includes Draculaura, Spectra. I want to say is this Gigi on here? I believe so, and Claudine. Correct me if I'm wrong for Gigi. No, it is Gigi Grant. Yeah, Draculaura, Invisibility, Spectra, Gigi, and Claudine. Oh wow. But for this line, for Home Ec, I don't know where this is from. I've seen that there's like a Frankenstein Home Ec playset, but I don't see like any other dolls, because I would think this is part of like a extra curricular activity thing, like a arts and crafts type of like, I don't know what it was called, like an elective for school, and this would be theirs, which is, they team together to cook a meal, like home ec. I never had home ec. That wasn't a thing in my high school, but it would have been so cool to learn how to cook because I'm not a good chef. So to this day, I'm not a chef. But I mean, I could read instructions and follow instructions of boxes of food and just make it myself and cook it, But in order to make a full-on recipe, I can't do that. So for this, I mean, it's so cute. I mean, Abby is a plus. My first G1 doll of Abby, and to have an OG Heath doll, I'm more excited for Heath, not gonna lie. So with all that being said, let me go ahead and unbox these three for a closer look. And back to it. Apologies for not showing all of the packaging. I just realized I didn't do that. However, this isn't really something you can get at retail. I get that the fact that, even for stuff that are here in 2025, you might be watching this in 2026, 2027, future, right? And you're not going to be able to get it at all. But in terms of doing it currently, like this was all way before. So different price points would be different. I just don't show all of that just because, it'll be a few difficulties, I would say, in order to get them. But here are photos of the back of the packaging for these three dolls here. So let's go ahead and look at first Deuce, since for Ghouls Alive, there's not really anything else for it. At least for Deuce here, he does come with the doll stand, which is cool. I love a doll stand. I really wish that G3 would have come with doll stands. It would have been so much helpful. But I get it. A lot of their feet are a little bit more chunkier, so they're easily can't stand on their own. But I mean, a doll stand just helps so much. As well, they come with instructions of like how to do the batteries and like replace it, which I think I might have to do. If not, I'm just fine. I mean, compared to him to the other dolls in this line of Ghouls Alive, he's the one that looks the most to his actual character of his G1 look. So I'll take it, I'll leave it. I do have a G1 Cleo Denial doll. Well, it is a reproduction, mind you. I think the reproduction came out back in 2015, 14, I'm not really sure how long. It was like these type of reproductions. I'll insert a photo here that I picked up, and I'm like, might as well. I don't have any of these. So I picked up as much as I can from this collection, and Cleo was one of them. I mean, I'm glad to add Deuce to my collection. Reproductions for G1. You can just do his arm here. There's a back, I don't want to say lever. But yeah, I guess he would have some type of eye thing here, or his eyes would glow, but no, the battery, of course, has gone, so I'll replace it sometime. He does have, like, his arm is positioned that way, but you can leave it down, but of course, once you keep pulling that lever down, the arm itself is just gonna go up. So not much with articulation. The head cannot move. Shoulder, elbow, wrist articulation for both arms, upper leg, knee, and as well at the ankle. He does come with the belt. The sunglasses are actually removable, so that's a good feature. It is one whole piece together. The vest and the t-shirt are sewn in together. I love how for the lever here, for the arm, his hair as well moves. With the snakes, it can't, because hello, Medusa Sun, gonna be Medusa. Here we have Invisibility. He does come with a diary. In the front it says, "Now you see me, now you don't read my diary." So cute. It has pages. I love collecting these. I love to like have like a collection and like maybe make like a bookshelf to carry all these. I just think it's a fun feature to have for your dolls and get a background story on them. I mean, they know how to do it for G1, and I love these diaries. It just feels so personal. It just feels like a connection to your doll, as I said before. But I mean, it's just so amazing. I mean, honestly, Monster High is the reason why I love composition books, and still to this day, for notebooks, I love a good composition book. I mean, the fact that my iPad cover is a composition book and I use this literally every day, like, it should, you know, say something. For his accessories, he does come with a Monster High brush, a folder, but it doesn't have any sort of papers or anything. It's just like that. He does come with a doll stand. He comes with a, I want to say like a fanny pack or like a crossbody bag that he wears, as well with the belt, a watch, bracelet, all here for invisibility, as well with a necklace, a beanie. It has two separate pieces of clothing, his top and his capri pants. I don't know what type of pants these are would be called, as well with white and black shoes. They're not sneakers. They remind me of Tom's. If you know Tom's shoes, I mean, I love them. I loved them back in the day. I don't really own any pairs anymore. I wish to, but I don't. Honestly, I feel like my hair, when it's get that long, it looks like invisibility. I don't know, I think I'm a little bit delusional with that, but I would hope it could look as close to his hair. For his articulation, articulated at the head, shoulder, elbow, wrist, upper leg, knee, and as well at the ankle. And for his body, for being like the, you know, the Invisible Man's son, for the invisibility part, it is more on the legs here, and even from the joint of the ankle, like, that's cool. And it's like see-through, transparent. And it's cute too. He has pierced ears. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but pierced ears. For the last set of dolls for here, we have Abby and Heath. Abby with her dress is all one piece, as well with a little apron, a waist apron. She does as well come with her own doll stand. Here with the bracelet, earrings, a lightning bolt, I think. No, like a spatula, yeah. And a spoons. Really cute, and here are her shoes. Her body is all glittery. I think that's how all Abby dolls are. Because I mean, Hello Snow, Abominable Snowman, Snow Person, Snow, is it Abominable Monster? I always thought it was an Abominable Snowman. I don't know how to say that word. Apologies for the mispronunciation. Here with their ponytail, even after years, these dolls don't smell like bad or anything. I mean, in the packaging, a lot of the rubber bands and plastic that was holding them in packaging really did yellow out. You know, it just looked like it aged. It gone through years, but the dolls themselves, they have not. So that's a plus. For the apron, you can remove it, and I think I am gonna remove it just because, you know, I'd rather see the fit itself and to let it be. Can I let it be, Abby, or do you want to wear the apron? Because it's a little bit difficult to untie it. Mind you, these have not been undone since packaging, so it might be a little bit snug, but at least I loosened it up. Then I could probably put it down her legs. Oh, come on. Oh, I can, yes, okay. So now her outfit is just the regular outfit here. Cute. Here for Heath Burns, he does come with his own stand as well. It's cute because he has his own apron and as well an oven mitt. He does have his OG look that he's known for in the series here with his sports jacket with his flames on, as well with the t-shirt, flames, pants, and like a Vans type of a shoe. Articulation at the head, shoulders, elbow, wrist, upper leg, and at the ankle, as well as the knee. Removing the oven mitt. Oh, the oven mitt left some marks on his hand. It just went down. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just say it as like, oh, that was a fire burn or something, a heat burn. Doesn't mean that he has fire. Chuck. Apron out, and now we have a OG look of Heath, which honestly cute. I did buy a Heath Burns doll because they didn't make one for G2. They made one for G3 though. Here he is for Heath, and honestly, G1 all the way. I mean, no shade to G3. However, I don't know why his flames look like a pumpkin to me still. Like, it just looks too big. Like, it should have been subtle. It should have been cutesy, put together, and as well looks like a hairstyle, where this literally looks like a pumpkin that's just like, it's like melting a little bit, like flattening out at the bottom. No shade, I still like you, Eve, but G1 is the best. For their accessories for the home ec, they also come with like their own things to make. I'm not sure what these are, but I'm assuming it'll say in the journal that it comes with. As well with a here and a plate. I have no idea what type of plate this would even be. As well with utensils to make the food. As well, they come with a hairbrush and a home ec journal that has, oh okay, I guess it has like their journal activity. I thought it would come with the recipe. I'm sure in the story it would say, oh yeah, it does. Home ec notes. Oh, like these here, it might say what they're making. I say might because I'm not exactly sure. I'm not gonna read right now to see what it is, but I mean, should be. It literally looks like 3 dishes, and I don't know if this is part of an ingredient or this is like an actual drink. So, to reading, and even from like the notes, like it shows like Heath's little touches of the journal, and we see like Abby's here, for example. Really cute. I always love these little notebooks that comes with the dolls. But that's all from G1. And thank you guys so much for watching this Personally Me video. I honestly love collecting as much as I can for particular doll lines that I'm collecting, no matter what the generation is from. I always feel like, you might feel like, you might think like, oh, like, for people that are collecting, like, oh, it's so difficult, because you won't be able to get them, like at a retail price, clearance price, when they're in stores and all that, which is like, yeah, it's true. You're gonna have to cough up a few more dollars, especially from resellers and all that, which, there is no like wrong or right for that, because I mean, that's their own thing. They bought it first. They bought it with their own money and everything, and they're trying to make profit, which is perfectly understandable. Obviously, it's up to the sellers to see whether or not they're gonna cough up that money and get it or not. I'm just happy that I feel like I still feel like a collector. I still feel the fun of getting it, whether it was from that time of 2011, 2012, 2013 to present day of 2025. I mean, I still have the doll collecting itch of like, the excitement of ordering it, arriving in person, unboxing it, obviously like it's new, like it's my own thing, and that I get to experience the whole unboxing, and as well like just to like add more to the collection and to have more of G1 and like your own collection of dolls that you're doing, and to see it grow and to see where it goes on for the future of it. This is not the end for me for collecting for G1, but it is for this time now. As I said in the previous videos, that I am going to be doing some movie time videos, so be on the lookout for that, because it does include some G1 Monster High, that as well will include doll unboxing. In terms of recommending anything for these dolls, I mean, this isn't a review it up video. I will say I do love these dolls. I wanted these dolls because of the characters, what they're wearing, to add to my G1 collection. So I am very happy with all of them. So obviously, if you like any of these dolls that you see, you know, proceed with caution from resellers to like purchasing from any like websites, and you know, be in, you know, a price range budget, because we're not gonna be overpaying millions, thousands of dollars for a doll. Like, let's be serious. That's my only note, but do with it as you will. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. Do you have any of these dolls? Are you collecting any Monster High G1 dolls? Are you not? Are you doing anything for Generation 2, Generation 3 of collecting? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. Check out all the other videos that I have on Celebritants' YouTube channel, movie time videos, review it up videos, more personally me videos, born and shop videos, etc. Check out Celebritants on all social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, X, Twitter. Well, X is Twitter, etc. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.